Greetings and welcome back, one and all, to the City of Unknown, where, there's a scallywag up in Gentry Terraces. You gats. Let's check on our power. Our power is going okay, but overall we've finally started to get things under control. We have a House of Learning, slowly teaching our students. Let's actually check on that. It's not teaching them very fast. I'm not enjoying that at all. But people are starting to become educated at the very least. 6% of our population are now educated. We've got no high schools, we've got no universities yet. Garbage. The city provides smoke detectors for its residents, free of charge. I love this city. Fire departments rock. I'm glad you like that because it's bloody expensive. Right, we have landfill usage of 25. We're probably going to need to get another landfill in a couple of episodes. Happiness. Pretty happy, actually. Not so happy up here at Gentry Terraces, though. Not so happy at all. Down here, bloody ecstatic. They are really chuffed down here. Flying car a hoax. Thousands still waiting for a hoverboard. Back to the future. I remember that. I remember that whole hoaxy stuffs. We've got healthcare. Doing okay. Average health is 68%. I would much prefer that to be in the high 70s at the very minimum. Levels. No one has leveled up yet. That is probably going to take some time. Wind is going fine, calm, strong turbines. Traffic, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Pollution, not too great. But at least the pollution is limited to certain areas. We have... vacation was extended once again. Will you people please stop extending your vacations? Noise pollution. It's getting a little bit bad around there because that's a lot of traffic coming into this city for that one place. Which is a bit of a shame. Fire department can reach quite a few houses. These ones are all very well protected. These ones are not. These ones are not at all. Scallywaggery. Bare minimum of scallywaggery. Got a little bit of scallywaggery there, though. Right, population, 1,496 people. People employed, 981. Jobs available, 1,117. Unemployment is 2%. That's not too bad. Young adults, 30%. Adults, 37%. That's not a bad population in terms of its age. Importing, still the only people importing are industries. Money-wise, okay. Tons of seaweed produced for human consumption every year. Goes surprisingly well with brownies. Weed of the sea. Land value. Higher land level buildings are built only on land value that has a high land that has a high value. To increase land value, areas needs public services and parks and other decorations. Now, the land value around here isn't too bad. Maybe we can get this up a little bit. Average land value is 2 super ultra mega bucks per square meter. Got a bit of forestry there. We've already seen all that. Okay, well, I am thinking that we probably want to start trying to rise the land value a little bit around here. And we can do that very easily by using a park. Now, what type of parks do we have? We've got a little... Well, actually, that's not a little park either. It's a reasonable sized park. Could maybe plonk it in there, or maybe plonk it up here, actually. Right, do we have paths? We do. Paths are nicer to walk on than gravel. They offer access to pedestrians. Gravel paths allow pedestrians to walk fast and easy where cars cannot go. We are going to have a path going straight through your house. I am sorry. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've got much of an option. Oh, there's a tiny little house there that we could get rid of. I know, I think we're going to go for a path straight down here. Oh, nope. There we go. Now, they'll have to build there, but let's see if we can't get a decoration in there now. Could we get this to connect? Does that not connect to paths? Ah, track. Damn and blast. If I'd realized that, I wouldn't have bulldozed the house. What about a small one? Can we get a small little place in there? No, it doesn't look like paths work the way I'd hoped they would. That is a shame. Okay, well, we'll pop this one there then, and we're also going to delete that path because we just flat out don't need it there. So there we are. Our path's already gone. So we've got a nice little park there for our citizens. That should be making them pretty chuffed about that. And may even be rising the land value a little bit. There we go. Fantastic. And happiness, not too bad. Housing level, not too great. Oh, no, wait. One house just leveled up. That's what that little ding was there. Was the one around it leveled up, maybe? Yep, there we are. It's getting into a bigger house. Ah, fantastic. They're leveling up. There we go. It's a level 2 household. Wonderful. They'll be paying me a little bit of extra taxes as a result of that. Just for one little park. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all for us. Now, how are we doing for electricity? Still a little bit wonky. That is always the part that we're most wonky on, I fear. We need a lot more residential. I'm thinking perhaps of zoning this area out, but I don't want it on that side. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into this position. Residence that, and then we're going to draw this out all the way down here and there as well. That way they won't be up there on that terrace at the back. There we go. That should give them a little bit more area. We could, I suppose, actually run this all the way up. Ooh. That's actually a good idea. Because then I could connect it over there and we'd have 2 ways up here. That makes an awful lot of sense to me. Problem is, it's going to cause a little bit of disruption around here. And I kind of want... Ah, dread. All of these junctions are pretty terrible in a way. You know what? No. No. What we'll do is we'll go back to what we had before. And the reason we're going to do that is we will have a separate road running down there. So this can have loads of congestion. It's fine. There's no traffic lights. But this one will run down there and we'll go across the river. I think that is going to be a better idea. Also, then, if we buy anything out there, we can have this road leading up there, perhaps. But it would reduce the congestion significantly. Once we've got lots of jobs here, because they'll have to travel all the way down and then up into this area, which is not ideal in any sense of the word. Maybe if we start curving it around here, perhaps. So about there. And then we bring it over here, up thereabouts. We'll have to go through that lovely pylon there, but no. Let's bring this down to here and then start curving it up. Fortunately, that pylon's going to complain regardless what we do. But there we go. Right, let's get that pylon reconnected. No? Space occupied. Alright. How about this? Space already occupied. Let's get rid of you then. And then run this over there. There we go. That should work okay. Hopefully. Yes? Good. Okay, so we've got a new road coming all the way up here. And we will have this road... I mean, that was a bloody expensive road too. But I'm hoping it is going to be worth it for my citizens. So this road comes out to about there, and then goes all the way down. I mean, it's not quite straight, but it'll just have to do. Now, we could help these guys a little bit by having this connect around here, perhaps. But I actually quite like the curve there, so we'll just have this connect directly across, like so. There we are. That seems reasonable for me. Oh, bloody hell, that's a steep road there. That is quite the steep road. How about this one? Is that a bit better? Yes, that looks a lot more safe, so we're going to get rid of that one. Egad. There we go. Now, we're going to be starting to build our agriculture industry, which I have been holding off on for a bloody long time. First, though, I'm going to preempt the fact that we're going to need another wind farm about here. There we go. And this one shall be called... We've gone through a lot of the master name list with this. Mega Hamster Wheel with an exclamation mark. Named for, obviously, Mega Hamster. There you go. This is not actually powered by wind. We've just got the turbine there, so it looks nice. That's actually entirely powered by hamsters. Fantastic. But there we go. We've got a little bit of traffic moving up along there, or at least down. Now people can come this way if they've got a job instead of going all the way down there, or if they just want to go to the shops, perhaps. We don't actually have any desire for commercial right now, but I do kind of feel that we need some. So... let's actually block in some commercial up here so that we can get some commercial up around this area. I mean, you guys are going to have to deal with the noise, but that's just the way it's going to be. I mean, come on. You need a way to get some... Oh, actually, pause. Just thought of something better. Let's put the commercial just down here. A little bit further away. Actually, that's not good because you can't easily turn there. Perhaps we'll have a little road coming off to the side for a bit of commercial. You know, because they are going to need tea supplies. Whether they understand that right now or not, they do. And we'll paint this in as well. So, there we go. Some commercial. There we are. And we'll take it up as far as that. I don't really want the commercial building off that road. So there we go. Actually, we'll get rid of this one as well. That can be another little terrace. Also, we'll get rid of that so that the terrace is a little bit better preserved. They don't need much. I just want them to have a little corner store, basically. You know, a place for immediate supplies so they don't have to drive through half the city in order to get something. Right. Okay. There is a huge need for residential still. But this area I want for agricultural. That, to me, speaks of a need to expand. A need that I've been holding off on until now, perhaps. We could expand down here. Or up there. I want those forests. Or over there. Kind of want this area for agriculture as well. Though that would give me access to a train route. No, I think maybe coming down here and having a lot of residential on this area, although that could possibly be fertile farmland, no, I think that's pretty good waterfront property for houses. We're going to expand. It's going to cost me $5.5 grand to do it. Suitable area for building, only 35%, but it'll give us access to the water as well. Doesn't have rail connections. It's got fertile land and some forestry. We're not going to be using it for that, though. We're flat out going to purchase this. There we go! Our area has finally expanded. Ah, glory be. Ah, look at that. Though we're going to have an expensive bridge going over there. Not too happy about that one. But it'll be worth it in the end of it. We could perhaps have that bridge connecting up there, maybe, I'm thinking. Then coming down here, we could even have a bit of a off-ramp from the highway here. Or perhaps they would just live close to the highway. No, I think we should have an off-ramp on the highway. Do we have access to any off-ramps? No. Damn, three-way intersection is kind of what we want. Well, yeah, actually, it is kind of what we want. But we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do this our way. So I'm thinking, should we try and copy this? Do we have any highway blocks? No, we don't. We need a population of 2,200 before we can build a highway and an off-highway ramp. So we're going to wait on that for now. As soon as we can, we'll build that, though. But for now, then, we'll just have the bridge coming over there. Now, are there any particular needs for my people? Are there many scallywags? No, scallywag is really, really low. Really low scallywag population, I approve. Pretty happy there. Some of them are leveling up, perhaps. Got a couple that are slightly higher level, but not many. How about over here? You're really not happy. There's also fire. Balls. I need to check that out. Where's the fire engine? Are you racing over there? Yes, you are. Let's follow the fire truck. Go! The Fairview residence. Oh, that is a towering inferno. Get there quickly. Ye gats. Oh, I think that house is a lost cause. Yeah, that house is completely buggered. Are they still living there? Really? That house looked like it was gutted. Oh no, well, you fixed it up pretty well, actually. Well done, you guys. I approve. I approve enormously. That was pretty well done. Right, how are we doing over here? 73 students of 192. You know what? You guys deserve a park, I feel. And we could easily fit a couple in. How about a little basketball court up there? No, maybe not. How about a basketball court up there? How about a basketball court over here? No. Do we have a small little park? Sight to behold, people come, visit parks, meet friends, hang out. Small playground. Well, we've got plenty of kids around this area, so a small playground might not go amiss. We could make it near the school. I kind of like the idea of making that near the school. Alternatively, we could have it up here, but it would be on a really raised terrace. And whilst I lived on the side of a mountain, literally, for most of my childhood, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I enjoyed it enormously, but there were certain sacrifices that needed to be made, such as me falling off things all the time. On the plus side, I had access to lakes and forests and mountains and an abandoned mine. Not all mountains come with an abandoned mine, mind you. I don't want to give any false advertising. I'm going to place it here and we're going to lose a big house. Boom. There we go. They're all going to be pretty happy with that. That's got an enormous catchment area as well. There we are. So the children up here near the elementary school, that seems to make an awful lot of sense to me. Let's unpause this and close down decorations. Actually, let's watch their happiness. Oh, there we go. They're getting really happy now. And they're leveling up straight away. All we needed was a little playground. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm really pleased with that. That has made a huge difference. Oh, you're really unhappy. Why? Oh, you've moved out. I have no idea why. Okay, well, that's actually pretty cool. We're getting huge amounts of level ups there. We can actually check on the area itself, and it says the average zoned building level. If we head down here, there's 827 people living in Gentry Terraces, and 723 living in Eagle Brick Heights. That one's got a fair bit of commercial as well. Almost half of the population here is commercial. That's interesting. Now, we should be able to get a little bit more detailed info on the average levels. There we go. We've actually got info on the level 2 areas. We're getting 3,173 Ultra Super Mega Bucks from our citizens. I approve of this. We're only spending 484 on the smoke detectors, which is pretty good. I approve. Now, we've got 12 grand, so we can afford to bring something else down there. Or we can build a fire department up there. A little bit of both, really, on that. We're using 40% of our landfill. We've got a little bit more time before we need to worry about that. And we have absolutely no desire for any industry. So as much as I've drawn that road ready for it, I'm not going to get to use it yet. It's time, I think, to have a bridge going over here. Let's have the intersection about there. We'll also go for a curved road with this one. We want it to be about this long. And then sweeping over there. Really? Can I get it so it's not trying to destroy my stuff? I guess because it's possibly a tall area. Yeah, the bridge has to happen a little bit sooner than I'd expected. Let's try and get this lined up a bit, though, with something. I mean, the nice thing about this game is even though it's got a grid, clearly, you wouldn't know it. It doesn't really use the grid in that way, which is actually really nice. You've got a very organic look to your cities. If you want it, you of course don't have to have it. And that's completely a valid choice, but I can't imagine why you wouldn't want it. That doesn't work. Get rid of you then. Let's pull up a little bit more and then cross. There we go. Perfect. Not the best set of electric cabling ever, but it'll do. How are we doing for power? We're doing fine. Water, we're doing fine. Garbage, you know, I'm not seeing many complaints, which is okay. Health, you know what? People are okay. Very okay, actually. I'm pretty pleased with that. Fire department should be able to get up there faster if the fire's over there. Just go straight down and up. Though, actually, it's probably equal distance either way. The weather forecast for this week is sunny with a chance of mild Wind coming from the north. Always sunny. I hate the sun. We've got police department. That's fine. Education. Really starting to think that we need someone down here, but we've got plenty of... There's, like, no one's eligible right now. 25% of our young children are actually educated. We've got a lot of eligibility for high schools. Perhaps we should build a high school down there. So this will be for the young children. This would be for... Well, no. We should probably keep the schools close together. University makes sense to move away from that because, you know, you're looking at young adults at that point. But, no. We'll have this place for people with families, I think. What buildings have we unlocked? We've unlocked none. We have got no badges of shame. This is good. This is very, very good. Right, okay, well, we clearly need to designate out this area. We've got another 11 grand now, so we've saved up enough. Let's bring this out down to about here, I think. There we go. Now, what I'm thinking is a roundabout. So, from this, we'll go like this, down there, from here, there, across, to make a perfect circle. There we go. It's a pretty big roundabout, that one. We could have made it much smaller, but I kind of like it. We could even... Well, no, you shouldn't. You really... I mean, this is more of a circuit than a roundabout at this point. But I could perhaps have some commercial in there, for example. A little outside of the highway, perhaps we'll have the on-ramp be around there or there. No, actually, this is silly big for a roundabout. Let me pull that back. There we go. Let's be a little bit more sensible. About halfway for each one. That's a little bit better. It's also a lot harder to judge. There we go. That's a roundabout. In fact, we could make a roundabout over here, honestly. Instead of a big old junction like this. Starting to make a bit more sense at that point. Yeah, actually. I'd prefer to have a roundabout because it doesn't involve traffic lights. Or at least involves them less. So, we'll have this road come up there, I would say. And that would be the start of our roundabout. So, once again, go out to about half. Up to half. There we go. There we are. This should work well for us. There we go, and you can come across there. It's kind of distorted my roundabout a little bit. It looks more like an egg now. Wow. You know what? In honor of my Chocobo chick in Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO I'm playing currently on my channel, boom. We are going to call this, we're going to make a little area here, and we are going to call it, oops, don't scroll the screen, the Omelette Roundabout. There we go, Omelette. You are now also in my city Skylines. Ah, fantastic. I hope Omelette is proud. Now then, we've got a roundabout down here. We've got a long old bridge coming across. This is where we want to start branching off. Now, I'm thinking this area looks like the better area for some housing. So let's grab a two-way road leading in this direction, about there. And actually, about here, in fact. Lead down there and then curve. We could bring it right down to about here if we wanted. I'm not sure. Yeah, why not? And then a straight road down there. And then a curved road the rest of the way. And then straighten it out. It's going to cost a lot to get all of this set up, but... Actually, I'm using the... I'm being a complete derp at this point. Let me undo that. We don't want a huge road going on one side. I know I've done that up here. I realise that I've done that up here, and it's really not what I should have done, honestly speaking. This is not a good use of this type of road. It is better for this type of road to go through the middle and then branch out. So we'll have that road coming over there, I think. Oh, this now looks a bit more like an egg. What did you do to my beautiful roundabout, you scallywags? I'll have this road go like this. Hopefully no lights. No lights. Okay, good. No lights. Right, okay. We're going to branch off from this. We're going to have a whole new district down here. Or we're going to let time pass because I've spent almost all my money. Thankfully, we've got a fair bit of money coming in. You get. Most of this episode has been spent messing around with the roads. But then again, I think that's what most of my episodes have been. That's an unfortunate realization. How are things going over there? We're actually leveling up quite a lot of my buildings as well, so that's not bad at all. You know, we're bringing in a fair bit more taxes. Look at these lovely villas getting updated. Oh, well, I would say that was a lovely villa, except it looks terrible. Looks like a cheap house. My goodness. Look at all of these walls, no windows. You're up to something in there. Probably got a grow-op going. My goodness. These ones, other than the wood paneling, I would say that was quite nice. I'm not a big fan of wood paneling. This I like, though. Oh, I did like it. What are you now? Now you actually look worse. Why are you making your houses look worse? No! Well, actually, that one doesn't look great either, so... I mean... I like the windows there, though. Well, actually, I like that one. That's okay. I'm such a snob. Okay, moving on. My lord. But, let's have a look. Our population is kind of stable at the moment. We're in sore need of a much larger residential district. But that looks like something we're going to have to do in the next episode. Let's have a last look at the important parts. Water, we're doing okay. Landfill, 46%, that's fine. Health is alright. Fire coverage could be a lot better. Maybe I'll build a new fire department up there. I mean, you know, that's where our families are at the moment, so it would probably make a lot of sense. We are short on workers, it seems. Scallywags? We haven't got... no, actually we've got no scallywags. These are just abandoned buildings. They're probably pulling down the land value just a little tad. We are not... Ooh, high school. Alright, that's okay. We're not doing too badly for education. 29% of our citizens are now at least graduated from elementary school. Okay, yeah, we're still doing terrible for our education. 100% of our people of high school age are uneducated. At least the high school standards. Yeah, I'm very... very behind the times on getting all this done. We can build one, and I'm thinking we will probably have it up there or down here, depending on how dense the population is. But that is it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed and are looking forward to the next. But from myself and everyone in the city of Anoon, do take care.